The proposed Freedom of Information Bill will now be tackled in the plenary at the Senate. This after the bill was approved at the committee level. Bianca Piedad tells us more.
The decade-old Freedom of Information Bill, also known as FOI Bill, has once again made it through the Senate committee level following its failure to get the nod of the lower house in the last Congress. Led by Senate Committee on Public Information and Mass Media Chair Senator Grace Poe, the said bill is given another shot for the present Congress.
Yung isa na lang nababalikan natin, compliance ng government, yung actual particular details, how the government can be compliant in terms of technology, mga ganyan. But the basic principles nandun ako.
Various representatives from different media organizations and stakeholders have shared their recommendations to furnish the FOI bill further. They said a bill once passed will not only benefit the media man but most importantly, the ordinary citizens of the country who are vigilant of what's happening.
Subject to a 15-day waiting period. 15 days in the web, in the time of online news, is a generation. We would like to submit that perhaps news organizations, journalists, not be subjected to the 15-day waiting period.
FOI is, more importantly, for the students who need data for their research, the OFWs who need to access their records back home, the senior citizens who want to trace their pension releases, the farmers whose land titles take ages to process, the housewives who are wondering where their water and electric bills are skyrocketing, soldiers who want to check the inaccuracies in their service records, even the barangay captains whose signatures appear in road projects they have not seen.
However, Deputy Gerard Mascara told the committee that the right to information, like any other rights, is prone to abuse.
When you have that right or that information, that is no license for you to use it in whatever way you want. There are reputations that have been built over the years that could be destroyed.
It is here that self-regulation will fall. Blogger Tonio Cruz said that the process of the FOI should be first and foremost clear for laymen to understand.
Please consider an easier to understand secondary name like the people's right to know.
FOI bill seeks to provide the public the access to government documents and information, but not to the extent of sacrificing national security concerns. This recognizes the right of every citizen to know how policies are being crafted, as well as how public funds are spent. Senator Poe, meanwhile, said that there would be no right of reply.
In all the 11 submissions, resolutions, and bills, walang right of reply ako nakita. But of course, this is not to say that the lower house won't entertain such a provision.
The Senate Committee on Public Information and Mass Media targets to submit the committee report on Monday, September 23, then the legislation sponsorships by September 25, and hopefully the approval of the bill on the third reading of the upper chamber within the year. Senator Poe, however, leaves it to the President's discretion as to whether or not to certify the bill as urgent. For People's Television, Bianca Piedad.